this traffic. Okay, I think we can go. Okay, we gotta make a pit stop. I don't know what time Walgreens opens up, but if Walgreens isn't open, then we're gonna go down to the grocery store, because I woke up today. We were supposed to be down in Bozeman this morning, but when I woke up with just a horrible sore throat. So I gotta go run to the store and try and get something. I don't know what. Some sort of lozenge or throat spray or something. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Like, the rest of me feels fine. I do have a little bit of a cough though, but I think that might be just because of my throat being all sore. But so we got to make a pit stop before we head out to the trail. Andre, hello. But yeah, it is hard to swallow right now because my throat hurts. So I don't know what is going on there. Hopefully, like, I still have to go to Bozeman. Like, I can't get out of that because I have a film premiere I have to go to. But why is my windshield just... Why am I having weak network transmission? I'm in the middle of the fucking town. What the fuck was that? Oh, I can see that. Whatever. I don't even know who it is. Where the disconnect is. If it's Prism or Verizon, but somebody is pissing me off this morning because we're in the middle of town. I have 5 bars of 5G UW, and it's giving me network connectivity issues. Like, what the hell? Yeah, our original plan was we were going to go down to Bozeman. We were going to do Sacagawea Peak and get a good long run in, because it's about 17 miles, I want to say, and with about 5,000 feet of vert to do Sacagawea Peak. And so that's what we were going to do this morning. We were going to actually I was supposed to be about an hour down the trail by now. But, yeah, when I woke up with a sore throat, it was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Can't tell if Walgreens is open. So I might just run over to the grocery store. Like, it looks like it might be. I bet you it opened at 8. Now, from where I'm at, though, it's going to be hard to get over there on that side of the road. I might just run into the grocery store. 'Cause it's not, I think it is open. I think it is open. That's okay. We'll hope that the grocery store has something that I can use. I don't know why. One bad part about, like, increasing your mileage and all that when your body's not used to it is it does break down your immune system, so that you are more susceptible to get sick. And that is probably what is happening, because it has been crazy Like the accumulated fatigue in my legs is crazy, but I'm starting to, like, my body's starting to bounce back. I can tell. Like, my legs actually feel pretty good today. I mean, they're tired, but they feel good. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody. Nahri will keep you company.
Hey, sweet girl.
Hey, Becca. It's not anything good. Oh, shit's expensive. What'd I miss? She's crying. She's a weirdo. I don't know what her deal is. She knows I'm gonna be right back. I don't know what her deal is. So I don't get some people. Two things. Some young teenagers or teenage boys even. It's not anything good. We're in there like it's like, why do they feel the need to be it's like they feel like they need to be super, like they're everything there's like aggressive about. I guess I don't know if that makes sense. Like they have to okay, that's good. They didn't have a big selection, so hopefully this stuff works. No, I'll have to wait till we get there to use it, I guess. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, these punk ass kids. They're like so aggressive and loud. It's like, why do you think being aggressive, like aggressive movements and loud is what makes you cool? Because you could tell that's what it was. They're like trying to outdo each other. And it's like, and the aggressive, it's not like they're trying to pick a fight. I don't mean like that. I just mean like their movements. So like they're checking out and they're like trying to be like, it's like aggressive as they can, just checking out at the self-checkout, you know, type of thing. Like I gotta slam the thing down and then slam it into the bag. And then it's like, what is your deal? And then they're just loud about it too. Like you're standing right next to the guy. You don't have to be loud. Like you're standing next to each other. And then the other thing is, I just watched some lady. Let's see if we can get over. So because I'm at the grocery store here, and in the parking lot they have like 4 spots that are for the drive and go stuff. So you order stuff ahead of time, and then you pull in there and let them know that you're there, and then they come out and deliver your stuff to you, so you can just like pick up and go type of thing. And you see it all the time where people, in this case it happens to be a lady, even though it's not always a lady. Quite often actually I see it more being men when they're but they park there because there's a little coffee shop inside the grocery store. They park up in the grocery pickup thing to run inside and grab a coffee. That's not what that's for. That's for people to pull up and grab their groceries and go. It's like, why the audacity of people to think, that just do that. That's what I don't get. That is one problem that's wrong with our society as a whole, is people that do shit like that. She's so sweet. You don't see her any other time. That's why you think she's sweet. drive almost the whole way across town to get to the trailhead since I had to run to the grocery store. Oh, mischievous. No, she is like, it's like this morning when we were leaving our building, we happened to, because everybody's going to work at the same time as we were leaving, we had to ride the elevator. Now one guy had like leftovers that he was bringing to work for lunch, and she's like, "Oh, you brought me something," trying to get his food, and it's like, no, sit down. And so like she's like jumping up, trying to knock it out of his hands so she can get a free meal. It's like, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
I will say though, in the last few days, since Monday, she actually has had pretty good behavior. I don't know if this guy's trying to get out or he's been sitting there a long time, so. It's a stoplight, so it's not like it's affecting me at all to let him get out. Now you lady, on the other hand, you just got here, so you can wait. And now you're blocking this other person. This is the longest light if you catch it wrong. Did school start today? I didn't look at when we drove by the school if there was like people in the parking lot or not. But I see a bunch of school buses. That's probably why. That's probably why kids are crazy and traffic is 10 times worse. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. If I start like feeling bad, then I won't be able to, I'm gonna have to let them know I can't show up. I mean, I could suffer through the film premiere. And it's outdoors, it's an outdoor film premiere, so it's not like I'll be I can sit as far away from people as, I mean, I will have to what's the word? I'll have to I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Interact. I'll have to interact with people. God dang, why was that so hard? But during like the film and all that, I want to be, I can sit as far away from people as I can. Just keep some hand sanitizer on me if I'm getting sick. My plan was, on the way back, I was going to drive up to try and knock out Mount Baldy in the morning. The only issue with that is be like really late at night. It'll be dark. So then it's like, can I find a parking, like camping spot up there? Morning, quick. I don't know if I said morning yet or not. See, this says something right here. People that always try and get around semis, you know, they'll get in the other lane to try and get around a semi. I've gone through 5 lights now and the semi's right next to us still. Like, I'll get ahead of him, but then he, like, at the next light, he pulls up and rolls up right next to us. I mean, we're turning off this street at the next light, so it don't matter. Why she is actually having decent behavior as well is the fact that we have been increasing mileage quite a bit, so I think she's tired as well, so she doesn't have enough energy to have bad behavior. Looks like it's gonna rain. Is it supposed to rain today? And look at that, another red light. Like, you just can't get down this street without hitting every single red light. But I mean, we're turning here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, see, all the school buses are out, so it must be the start of the school year. Must have been either yesterday or today, which is pretty normal. They'll take in for whatever reason here, they start the first week of school. Like when I was a kid, back when I was a kid, your first week of school started on a Monday. And then, I don't know what it was, like probably 20 years ago or so, they changed it to where, and I don't think it's like this in every school district, but most school districts, especially the bigger schools, like in the cities and stuff, because I went to a very rural school, they start theirs in like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, kind of like to ease the kids back into going back to school. So it's like, we'll make you go for like 2 days this week, and then you get another weekend, and then we're gonna start. Yes, dang, I have not hit the accelerator since we went through that stop sign back there, and I'm doing like 35 miles an hour in a 25. Like, we just got into the 35 and I didn't even have to speed up any because I'm already going that speed. What the heck kind of work are they doing out here? There's something going on. Out here at the state park, they're doing some sort of working. I don't even know, like right now, I don't even know why they go to the state park. People do it. There's like hardly any water in the lake. It's a lake. There's hardly any water in it. I'm almost positive, because 10 Mile Creek is like right here, that they used to fill that lake from 10 Mile Creek. And they did something now to where it doesn't happen. Because that lake has never been full in probably 10, 12 years. What was that? What? All of a sudden you had a cough. Maybe I got some from you. Yeah, maybe you made me sick. Maybe that's why my throat hurts. Man, dang, 10 Mile is like busy. I mean, it is pretty nice out. It's like 62 degrees. The sun does feel warm. It does. It looks like it's gonna rain though. I see rain. Like it looks like rain clouds, not like thunderstorms, but actual like rain clouds. I didn't think it was supposed to be raining today. Maybe I should check the weather because maybe it's gonna be really wet tonight. Hey, the place that we're doing the film premiere is it's like covered, like it's I don't know what you call it, like oh wow, we were just out here. When did they do this? When was the last time we were out this direction? Wasn't it like 2 days ago? And in that amount of time, they sprayed some oil and put some chip seal stuff on the highway or on the road here, which doesn't make any sense because they didn't repave anything. You can't put lipstick on a pig. The road still sucks. But whatever. And they only did this one little section. That's funny. Like none of the rest of this is done. Oh man, we're not gonna beat this train, I don't think. I don't think we're gonna beat this train. We'll try, but we only have like 1.5 miles to the thing, and it's right there. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. For me, the speed limit's 55. He's doing like 45. I really wanted to get like, because there is a group run before the film premiere tonight, but I doubt it's an hour, so you're probably talking like 3 miles is all that they're planning for a group run. I'm not sure exactly. So I wanted to get at least 6 or 7 miles this morning or more. But the way I'm feeling, I don't think that's going to happen. Originally, when we were going to do Sacagawea Peak, before I woke up feeling shitty, we were going to be doing 17 miles with like 5,000 feet of vert. Oh, he's a ways back there. We got this. We got the train crossing. Yay! As the gates go down right when I'm trying to cross. Ripping the gate off. Oh, are you stretching? You know we're getting close. You're out here stretching? Yeah? Stretching them hammies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know we're getting close. have got rain out here. Talking how they must have got rain in Helena at some point last night because my windshield was all dirty. They must have got rain out here too because this road is damp. This gravel road. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think your job is just to sit here and look cute? You're just supposed to look like a little cutie pie, huh? Where's Spice Girl? At the top of the mountain that I've ever gotten of her. Put it on my Instagram story, so everybody must be back in school and everything. There is 0 people and everything. There is 0 people out here. This is weird. Like there's no out here. This is weird. Like there's nobody. It's very, very rare, especially this time of day because it's almost 9 o'clock, that we show up and there's nobody here. Like there has been people here because they did get rain here, you can tell. And so the people that have come in, they've made little tracks on the ground. Okay, I gotta try and spray my throat. I don't know why. I don't know why I have a sore throat. But it hurts. It's hard to swallow. I feel when you get sick, you feel kind of run down. That's how I feel. So I'm wondering if I am getting sick. When I first woke up, I thought, oh geez, was I like snoring all night? Like, is that why my throat hurts? But it's not that. It's like I can kind of feel it in my lymph nodes a little bit. So that's why I think I am getting sick. Where's your bell? It was up front this whole time, and you didn't let us. No? It's like, yeah, I don't want to wear it. Don't want to wear it, huh? Go ahead. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to use this thing. Alright, hopefully that'll work. There we go. As I'm dropping everything. And why are you guys all crooked? Stop being crooked. Ugh. What is going on with my gimbal? You guys need to stop. You guys need to straighten up, or I'm ending the stream. There we go. Now you're straight all of a sudden. Like, what was that? I don't get it. It's like the gimbal didn't know what to do. See, that's what I gotta do. I just had to threaten you guys that you needed to straighten up, and you did. Oh, I do wish that we could have been climbing a huge ass mountain today, but because I figured in my current level of fitness, that probably would have taken us about 5.5 to 6 hours. So we would have been done probably around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And the film premiere I'm going to doesn't start until 7. So I would have had plenty of time. Did I leave? What are you doing over there? I guess I'll wear these. I think I left my good sunglasses in the apartment. I have a spider web on these ones, it looks like. So hopefully a spider isn't going to climb on my face. Now you guys are tilted again. Why do you guys keep tilting? I haven't even moved the gimbal. Why is it doing that? You guys need to straighten up and act right, or else I'm turning this car around right now. It does look like it's gonna rain. Those are like actual clouds. Huh. Too bad that it's just completely sunny that direction. Okay. I think I am actually getting sick too, because I did have a little bit of a bubble gut this morning. You haven't had your V8? Okay, Spice Girl, that alone right there informs everybody of your age. Of course, the fact that I got that reference says something about my age too. I was like, Dad, come on, let's go. She's like, screw it, I'm taking off without you. You catch up. Weak signal? What the hell? What are you talking about, weak signal? Oh, and now you're like, oh yeah, I was just kidding. Like, there's nothing blocking you. I'm in the freaking mountains. What the hell? Okay, this might be the easiest of easy. I can't see anything because it's so bright out. Did I change it? I can't tell. Yeah, we're facing forward now. There we go. I'm at 60% battery. So that means I'm not gonna make it all the way around. So I got my other battery, so we're good there. I got a leash for whatever reason, I don't know why. Probably because of where I was at last night. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be spotty reception until I get up to there, which is about half a mile. Actually, it might be more than half a mile. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Look at this. I can't see what you guys can see because it's so dark. The screen is dark because it's so bright out here. I hear it, but you got it right? Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, see, she is definitely tired. The accumulated fatigue is getting to her as well after being so lazy because I couldn't, I mean, she wasn't being lazy, but the fact that we couldn't really do much made it to where she had to be lazy. Oh, I do have a little bit of a headache though. I do kind of feel like I might have a low-grade fever now that I feel my forehead. Maybe I am getting sick. That's not good. Oh, I can definitely tell. Like, this is good. The pounding on my legs, but like it's good because it's building strength. But it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain when you start putting a lot of miles on your legs. Because your bones have to get used to the stress as well. That's why people that do a lot of running, where are you going? You gotta let me get to the intersection. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like people that go to space, you know, they start losing bone density. So they have to be careful when they come back to gravity, you know, because they can break bones pretty easy. Just, you know, if they were to try and go for a run or something. Well, it's the same thing. If you run a lot, your legs, that's why they say you got to get used to the pounding, because your legs will actually start getting denser. And so somebody like me that had to take, you know, 5 months off from doing a lot, and then you come into, you know, just start ramping up the mileage like we've been doing the last 2 weeks. Because I ended last week with about just shy of 60. I think Strava says like 51, but I did a couple times where I didn't have a watch on, but I failed to mark down what I did. So I was like thinking about it, and I think it would have been like 58 miles. Because I think I did 2 like little 5K runs, essentially. Oh, Nahri's over there pooping in the grass. So anyways, when you start ramping up mileage like this, I was trying to explain it to one of my friends last year. Like when you start ramping up the mileage and it's like, oh, my bones hurt. And they're like, do you need to be like really concerned about that? I'm like, no, it's just my legs getting used to the pounding. That's all it is. That sun is hot. My goodness. It's only 62 degrees out here, but for whatever reason, that sun makes it feel 80. How about that finish? I almost decided last night around midnight to go live and do like a watch party for OCC. Man, that finish. My girl, Lauren Gregory LGZ, she was not one of the favorites coming in, which I do not get. Like she was like in the power rankings, but she definitely wasn't one of the favorites because she's untested. It would be the longest distance she's ever done. Her first time running the race. But if anybody's been following her, the best in the world. And then a little bit later, she raced at Speedgoat 50K. She won that and missed the course record, who was set by Jen Lichter, who is the best in the world right now. And she just barely missed that course record at Speedgoat. So it's like everything she's doing is telling you that she is going to kick ass. Now, granted, arguably the world's best, the person that is the best right now, Tove, she dropped out last minute because she got sick. So she wasn't racing. And there's a chance that or how do I want to say this? You could make the argument that if Tove was running, she would have won. But you never know how a race goes. And the only reason why I would say that is because the person that took third place, so the second place, Lauren passed the person to get into first place with like 100 meters left. So it wasn't like she won by a lot or anything. So second place came in 2 seconds behind her. And then less than a minute is when Sarah Alonso came in. And Sarah Alonso is arguably the second best at that distance right now. Like I'm pretty sure she took second to Tove at the World Championships. So it's like, to be that close in front of Sarah, if Tove had a great day, then yeah, it's like, I don't think she would have taken first, but you never know, because she might have been able to run better and she might have passed Tove in the very last little bit. But here, like this last year, Tove's been just, she's new to the space because she came over from the orienteering racing. And so, like, she's been winning everything that she's entered. So it's not like I think Tove would have won. Just to say, even though Lauren is like, I love her. She is just freaking awesome. And the fact that Ali Ostrander convinced her, because they trained together, because Ali O's had her YouTube channel for many, many years, and she convinced Lauren to finally, do her own YouTube channel. Oh yeah, that is rain. Are we even gonna make it through this loop before that hits us? I got a rain jacket, I guess. We'll try. I think that might go to the north of us. So I've been watching Lauren's channel too, and it's funny because she's definitely, you can tell a difference between it's only been maybe 6 months that she started a channel, and there's a huge difference between that long ago to now, coming out of her shell and stuff. It's kind of fun to see her progress And I think now it's really cool too, because now I think her boyfriend is like embracing it more too. Like, I think at first even he was like, I don't want, like, you never saw him on her any of her videos or anything like that. And now he's like popping up every now and then and being involved in it, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Whew. But, and then today we got, I don't know when the race starts. I would guess probably midnight. Again, probably midnight start for us. It's like morning for them. But CCC, and I think Jen Lichter's racing CCC. I really hope she just dominates and wins that race. But she does have some pretty stout competition. Like, and then UTMB starts. I thought UTMB started today too. But, or well, at midnight, I guess. Yeah, it has to. So does CCC and UTMB start at the same time? No, there's no way. Why am I off? I don't know. Oh, CCC starts in the morning. UTMB starts at night. That's what it is. So they do start the same day. It's just CCC peeps are timing wise, I think they start showing up just after the start of UTMB. Because you wouldn't want people starting UTMB when the top finishers are coming across from CCC. So there's that. But I definitely have some serious FOMO not being there. Like, I would love to race again at UTMB, just because I know I can do better than I did. Like a sub 30 finish is within my capabilities. I think really I could probably even do a sub 26, I would even say. But it's just too expensive anymore. Like, because you have to do one of their races, and their races alone, their World Series races are 3 times as expensive as any other race. Like, just the entry fees. And then it's always in these expensive resort locations as well, which increases cost. But and then just the whole Europe thing is crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that rain cloud's gonna miss us. I hope, because that is pretty freaking gnarly. Like I said, I didn't even know it was supposed to be raining today. I knew there was a chance last night, which obviously it did. So I would love to go back, but like, if I was to go, I'd again want to get there a few weeks early, which that alone isn't that expensive. Like, you can, oh geez, you can search around and you can find somewhere in the Chamonix Valley. Like, I love being around like Latin area, and last time I was there I found like an actual like hotel there, like a boutique hotel, and it was only like say I paid like 60 euros a night, which comparatively speaking for that same room with, you know, that kind of location, all that kind of stuff in the US would easily be a $500 a night room. So to only pay like 60 euros a night is a good deal. So that part is actually not too bad. But for me, like, flying out is, you know, just to fly over there on the cheapest flights I can get is still like almost $3,000. The entry fees for the race is like, I don't even know what they are now. I want to say it was close to $1,000 after it was all said and done last time. I'm guessing it's probably more expensive than that now. So you're easily talking, for somebody like me, if you were to be budget friendly and get there like 3 weeks ahead and all that kind of stuff, you're easily talking like $4 or $5 grand. I don't have that kind of extra money. Whew. Good morning, crew. At least in the morning. I don't know what it's gonna be like here, but like I told everybody earlier, like I was actually gonna try and climb a huge mountain this morning, but I woke up with a sore throat and just didn't feel so good. I just put some throat spray on, so my throat, it still hurts, but it feels way better. I can actually swallow now. I am starting to feel something. I don't know, like a low-grade fever or something, so I think I might be getting sick. So doing this is not what we were planning on doing. Like, I was gonna get a nice long run up a big mountain this morning, because we were gonna do Sacagawea Peak, and from the North Cottonwood Trail, I think it's around 17 miles round trip with almost 5,000 feet of vert, like 4,700 feet, I think. So, but right now it's nice. That sun went behind the clouds, so that's not baking us like it was right at the beginning. I think this rain cloud is definitely moving north, so we are going to be okay. We're not going to get hit by that, so I think we should be fine. But I do need to that's a good distance to climb. Yeah, the vert is a bit much. Yeah, it's rated as what is it? What do they call that? As strenuous or something on all trails. But I don't think it's that bad to do. We'll just say 5,000 feet of vert. I think it is less than that, like 47, like I said. But 5,000 feet of vert over, what would that be? Like 8.5 miles up? That's not too bad. That's like 500 feet a mile. I think they call it strenuous just because, I mean, you do have a few. It's been a long time since I've done this mountain, but you do have a few like steep parts. But I think mostly they say strenuous just because it is, you know, 17 miles round trip. Like it would be a long hike because they don't think about runs. But maybe we'll try again maybe next week or something. I don't know. I gotta figure out my schedules moving on. I got the film premiere tonight I have to go to down in Bozeman, which is why we were gonna go do that mountain, because it's down in Bozeman. Whew. And then I don't know what I have going on after that. I was supposed to have lunch this week, but I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe tomorrow, I guess. I can maybe knock it out. On our way back from Bozeman, well, on our way back. My plan was we weren't gonna come back. We were gonna go somewhere else, but I think we might come back. I won't get back until probably around midnight, but like I wouldn't get to where we were trying to get to until like 11 o'clock at night, and then trying to find a camp spot in the dark when there's only like a few spots anyways, and you can't see like if anybody's there. And I always feel like an asshole if I go driving in somewhere hoping there's a camp spot in the middle of the night, you know. But so I think we might just come all the way back here, and then I don't know, we'll see. It would be cool to do a watch party, which tomorrow morning. Yeah, well, I mean, we could watch the end of it, I guess. We don't have to watch the whole race. But because I'd better be able to do that. I would be. That didn't sound the way I wanted it to. I would be able to do that better if we were camped out somewhere, because I would be straight Starlink versus trying to bridge into my condo, which if I'm bridging into my condo, it's not fast enough for me to be able to stream. There was a horse out here this morning. These are like fresh tracks. Wow, it is like perfect conditions out here. Now that sun isn't blasting us in the face. Nice and cool. A little bit of humidity, so it's kind of an air conditioning effect even. Whew. Yeah, 2 weeks to your next race. Feeling pretty good about it for once. You're usually nervous. I don't usually get nervous until like morning of. That's when I start to get nervous. I am like already thinking about my race, which is still 10 weeks away. Well, actually would be almost 11 weeks away, or 9 weeks away. At this point, I think. Might be right. No, it might still be 10 weeks. 9. No, it'd be 9 weeks. 9 weeks away. And I'm already thinking about, like, I would love to do good. Like, I can feel my body responding to the mileage. Like 2 days ago, well, even yesterday, the accumulated fatigue on my legs was ridiculous. like they were just tired. But now, like this morning, my legs actually don't feel too bad. It's just the rest of me that feels bad. Because like I said, I think I'm getting sick. But my legs actually feel great this morning, which is crazy because we did a pretty hard workout last night too before bed. But I think my body is finally responding, and that would be why I'm probably getting sick too, is because when your body isn't used to what you're trying to do when you're ramping up like that, it can destroy your immune system, leaving you more susceptible to sickness. That is definitely the case right now, I'm pretty sure. I just feel run down. Like, not run down as in tired, just run down like I'm getting sick. But we're up to, like, we're on pace right now to get over 90 miles this week. We'll see if we can maintain it or not, but it's right around where we're have to be at. But, well, not anymore, I guess, because that was counting a 17-mile run today. We're not going to get that mileage today. We'll probably be about 10 miles short, so I wouldn't doubt we'll probably be about, we're on pace for 80, 85. Increased mileage. 170, 175. I wish I could get down to 170. Nothing you can eat. I got on the scale, so I've been losing weight. And I think I am like I feel a little bloated, not really bloated, but kind of pudgy today. And I got on the scale yesterday. I don't usually weigh myself every day. I got on the scale yesterday because I hadn't weighed myself for a few days, and I was down to 186. I got on the scale today, same conditions, same time of day, all that. And I wouldn't normally weigh myself today. I got on the scale today, 192. I was like, how the hell did I gain 6 pounds in a day? Like, I didn't eat. Like, I burned more calories yesterday than I ate. So I must just be retaining water, something crazy. Even though I feel dehydrated, but I've also been taking, I started taking creatine again this week, which typically will make you retain water anyway. Like, I could feel that my metabolism is starting to crank up, which is good. Oh, I think that sun is about ready to come back out again, which sucks. Maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, it's kind of behind some high clouds, so maybe it's getting ready to come out from behind a rain cloud, but it's still behind some high clouds, so maybe we'll get lucky. But my foot's been feeling halfway decent. Like, I still have my good days and bad days. Like, some days it'll just hurt really bad, and other days I don't even feel it. Like this morning when I woke up, like I could barely feel it at all. surprisingly, if I do feel it, it's usually the middle of the afternoon because, you know, I will get back and eat lunch, and then I usually put my feet up and relax a little bit. And so I don't know what happens. You wouldn't think that's when you would think if I didn't have my foot up it would get inflamed, but for some reason I think it's just have my foot up, it gets inflamed a little bit, and then for like, you know, once I get up again for probably 15 minutes I can feel it. Like right now I can tell, but it doesn't hurt. It's more just like a nagging sensation. Been increasing protein though. There's fun better than carbs, yeah. Well, that's why last night I made sure to, because I was planning on doing a big mountain today, I did eat a little bit extra carbs and mostly pasta last night, but definitely not enough to make me gain 5 pounds. Like I think my total dinner last night was probably, well, just the pasta alone, like the meal I had, was almost 700 calories. And then what else did I have with it? I had like a Greek salad, but that didn't have a lot of calories in it. Like that was maybe 100 calories. That would put me up at what, like 800. And then I had a piece of cake because I felt like I earned it. And that's probably why I retained water, because I had cake, so that extra sugar probably making me retain water. But that was probably, I mean, it wasn't a huge piece of cake, so that was still probably, and it was just like white cake with like just this tiniest smear of frosting on it. And it was like a whipped cream frosting. So that was probably like 300 calories. So I was like maybe 1,200 at the most. That's a decent dinner. And lunch yesterday only had like 300 calories. And my breakfast was only 150 calories. So I was already behind on calories anyways. Can be on the clearance drive, okay, cookies. Anybody process salty stuff? Last thought, yeah. I've been having to put extra salt on everything I eat. Like I haven't really had a lot of processed stuff, but I've been putting extra salt on everything. I did wander by when I wanted a piece of cake. I wandered over to the clearance rack, and the grocery store I go to, they changed how they do their clearance rack. Like it used to be everything that was on there, and it's kind of funny because I've noticed it. Like they changed this maybe 3 weeks ago, and so every time I look at the clearance rack now, there is like, it's always packed full of stuff because the way they changed how they do it. So now, instead of just being like 50% off is what it used to be, and they put a new tag on it, Now it's like, if you're going to like, it's not so bad if you're going through the regular checkout, but if you're doing like self-checkout, like you got to know how to do it. But it's not 50% off anymore. It's like, what was it? There was something I looked at yesterday that I was like, oh, that looks kind of good. Maybe I'll do that. It wasn't even dessert. It was like just like a bread roll. And so I was like, oh, I could use that for like, you know, sandwiches and stuff. And it was like, how much was it? $5? It was $5, like $4.99 regular price. And then I looked at the coupon, so that would normally be like $2.49 when you go to ring it out. Actually, I mean, technically, I think like more of your bread stuff was even less than 50, like, or how would you say it, like 60% off, you know, not 50% off. So something that was like $4.99 would be $1.99. And I looked at it, it was $3.49. I'm like, you obviously don't want to get rid of this stuff that fast. Like, that's not worth it. Like, and then they had extra selling stuff like fries and the like. Yeah, I get that. I've always been horrible about putting salt on stuff. Now we're having network issues, which makes sense. We're in that area where I start having them. So I don't even know if you guys can hear me now, but like I noticed they had some cinnamon rolls, and I gotta plug my camera in already. We still got like, you can, okay. Still got about 2 miles left. Jeez. I was looking at the cinnamon rolls, and those used to be like, when you go and buy them fresh, it used to be $3, I want to say, for these 4 like cinnamon rolls. And they had it on sale for like 50 cents off is all. I'm like, why would I buy the stuff you're trying to get rid of because it's been sitting out for 2 days or whatever, when I can go get fresh ones for 50 cents more? Like, that's not a deal. Yeah. Yeah, you have to double check that all the time. I can tell my dog is tired because she would normally be like half a mile ahead of me, and she's just kind of not going much faster than me, just taking her time. And she's got her tail is straight out, so normally she has like this butt swagger going on. You can tell that she's, you know, having fun and she's happy when her tail is just straight out like that. No butt swagger. She's just out here just doing it. That's all she's doing. Like, I think she would have been happy just laying on the bed this morning. Like, even when I got up and started getting changed, she got up, but normally she's like up, and then she's like, she jumps down off the bed, and she's like, you know, she's stretching and ready to go and all that. This morning, you know, I started putting my shoes on, and she came and sat next to me on the bed and then just kind of looked over at me like, really? We have to do this? And then, you know, I'm get my shoes put on and stuff, and she's over next to me like being all cute, like rolling over like, how about we just have tummy rubs today? Tummy rubs are good. We don't have to go outside. And I'm looking at her like, no, I know you, and you'll be lazy like this for another hour, and then you'll be driving me off the wall, up the wall. Jeez, I don't even know. Oh, she saw a squirrel or something. Yeah, a chipmunk probably. Now she's got a little spurt of energy. See if her tail is wagging now. Her tail's still not wagging her tail. Usually when it comes to like a squirrel like that, she's just so happy, and her tail is just 100 miles an hour wagging back and forth. Yeah, she's definitely tired. But gotta put in the work. Trying to figure out my schedule, because there's still some mountains I want to hit here in Montana, and I think I'll be able to get to some of those areas because the fires are starting to die down. Because unfortunately, a lot of the mountains I wanted to hit were right next to the fires. So it was like, why is there a flagging right here? Is there a race getting ready to happen out here, or what the heck? Why is that there? That's the only one I've seen though, so it wouldn't be a race marker, I wouldn't think. And then one of the other ones I wanted to go to, I got like 2 days before we were getting ready to go over there, and I have to go like all the way around to the other end, the other side of the mountains, and then come way back in. So it's like, you know, probably 5 hours of driving to get there. And we're like I said, 2 days before. Luckily, I happened to be in Facebook because I had a notification. Somebody made me an admin of their page, the organization I'm a part of, so I had to go in and accept it, whatever. And while I was in there, I was able to catch the only good thing about Facebook for me, I hate Facebook. The only time I get in there is to get rid of all the notifications I get built up. But one good thing I have noticed is there's a lot of good information being put out on Facebook from like the forest services and like public land organizations, type of stuff. So that's always been nice. Like the fires down in the Pioneers, which I won't be able to go to Torrey Mountain this year because it is right next to the fire. But whoever the incident commander there has done a really good job of every day he'll do a briefing. But I guess my point is, I happened to be in there and noticed that there was a road closure notice because they had to do some repairs on some stuff back on the road that I would have been driving in on. And it's not going to be open until like for another like 3 weeks. So it's like, jeez. So now I can't even do that mount. I mean, I still can. I just got to come from the other direction, but it turns, what would that be? I think it's like probably a 10-mile run to the top of that mountain to closer to like an 18, 19 to come from the other direction. Yeah, I am almost positive that I'm getting sick, because I am just feeling just so run down right now. So that, coupled with waking up with a sore throat, and like, I seriously feel like I might have a low-grade fever. So I was hoping to maybe do more than this 4-mile loop, but we just made it. I'm not even 3 miles into this thing, and I am like sucking ass. My legs feel great. But it's kind of one of those feelings like, if I start pushing it, I start getting lightheaded. So that's not a good feeling. Especially after hearing the news with Jeff Browning at the TDS race. I'm pretty sure, like, they haven't come out with all the details. The only thing they said is that he suffered a heart attack and he's in a coma in the ICU. Now, all that, there's a doctor that explained this. What it sounds like, given the facts that they did give, is, and we do know that he tripped and fell on the course. Like, they said that. But what most likely happened is he tripped and fell and hit his head. And then he had like some sort of, like, it was, I don't remember how it was explained, some sort of like brain swelling type of thing that can cause a heart attack. Like, it was explained how it can cause a heart attack and stuff. So my guess is that's probably what happened. So I don't want to get lightheaded and fall and smack my head and then have a heart attack. Which is kind of crazy, all these people having heart attacks. All these athletes, elite athletes, having heart attacks after, here recently, like Jenny Simpson. You know, what was she, like a bronze medalist? Marathoner at the Olympics in Rio, as well as multiple world titles at like 10K and stuff. And then she had a heart attack. Of course, hers was like a genetic condition that just her whole life went undiagnosed, and you never know when it would happen for her, like with this genetic defect that she had. Like, she could have gone another 10 years, but before it happened. Now, Jeff Browning, I doubt he had anything like that. That dude's just been a freaking beast. Like I said, so for him having a heart attack, it would almost have to be something like what this doctor was explaining. Oh, this might just be a death march back to the van. I probably shouldn't use that word. This might just be a, in light of what we were just talking about, I don't need to use that word. A zombie walk back to the van. Oh, I just feel just bleh. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I do want to run though a little bit. I feel like I need to. Even though this is uphill. But, like I said, my legs feel great. It's just the rest of me that doesn't feel great.
right, sweet girl. Get going. Get going. All right. Go on. Oh, she's fine. First off, she's not a baby. Everybody thinks she is. Like, she'll be 3 in, what, 3 months? Whew. Well, if I can get, oh gosh dang, like I'm tripping over shit. If I can get myself, like I said, my body's definitely responding to the mileage, which is good. Because I was getting a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to get my aerobic base up to par so that I could start doing some speed work. But, you know, some higher intensity stuff, some threshold work and VO2 max and stuff. But I think I might be able to, maybe next week, start doing some of that. I mean, I have been incorporating a little bit of it, like at nighttime when we do our night runs. I've been doing some threshold stuff, and you know, they work into sky, so I've been like really pushing myself going uphill, which is also a lower intensity. Respond really well. And you never know, like today, an interview with who is Leah Yingling, because she's racing this year, UTMB, and was it in 2019 maybe or something? No, it was like 2023. She finished like 7th overall there. And like she mentioned is, you know, as fast as everything is getting, like her 7th place time wouldn't even make the top 10. And then this year she was even like I'd be lucky to finish top 20 probably with that time. And that's how it is at Javelina. You never know like what the top 10 time is, but it's probably gonna be faster than last year. And if that's the case, then yeah, there is no way I'd be top 10. But if my training goes well, like, I'm gonna push myself. 2 peas? 2 potties? Yeah. Oh, sweet girl. You got a little butt swagger going. You got a little butt swagger going, huh? She wanted to go to the top of the mountain. We ain't doing that. You want me to die? Whew. So we're just gonna go back here. Plus, I'm a little worried about this. I said this rainstorm was gonna pass to the north of us, and it is indeed going that direction, but it's also coming this direction more than I thought it would too. And I can definitely see rain like on the edges of it, on the southern edge of it over here. So I don't need to be out here any longer. I mean, it's gonna be, gosh dang, my average is gonna be like a 18. Gosh dang, my average is gonna be like a 18-minute mile pace. And I haven't been walking slow. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I have been running some of it, and I have not done, I definitely haven't been walking that slow. So how is it only like a 17-minute average? Sometimes I just don't get how it factors things. Like, not necessarily how it factors things, how the times are. Like, I need to hire a video crew just to follow me so I can see what I'm doing that is so slow. Because the times you can't make up. Like, it is what it is. But I feel like I'm moving faster. You know, it's like in the morning. I swear, sometimes I must just stand like in the middle of the room with a blank look on my face, drool coming down off my chin, and I must just stand there for like 30 minutes not moving, and then all of a sudden snap to and think like I haven't, you know, I've been moving the whole time, because that's the only thing that makes sense sometimes. Because I'll have like, you know, be like 7 in the morning and I'll be putting my shoes on, and then I get my shoe tied and I look at the clock and all of a sudden it's 25 minutes later, and it's like, it did not take me 25 minutes to tie my shoe. Like, did I completely just blank out and just sit here with my hand on my shoelaces while I'm putting my shoes on, and then all of a sudden come to and not even notice? Oh, here comes another train. You see the light up there. Train coming from down off the Continental Divide. Like, I just don't get sometimes how I will lose like 30 minutes from nowhere. I don't even know how. Like right now, I am walking slower than I was earlier. I'm just kind of lollygagging now, and I'm at a 20-minute pace, like exactly 20:02 is what my watch now says. 20 exact, 1957. So I'm like hovering right around that 20-minute mile pace. But I've also done some running, and when I'm running, I'm like right around that 10.5-minute mile pace. So how does that calculate out to be like 1750, like an 18-minute mile pace? Makes no sense. Like, I can, if I'm hoofing it, like actually like power hiking, I'm down at like a 15.5-minute pace. So now I'm like actually running, and somehow my average is slower than what I can do as a power hike. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But, oh, that breeze, there's a breeze coming. It feels so nice. Like I said, I think I have like a low-grade fever, so cool breeze feels nice. Oh yeah, it's definitely raining this direction. I think this was our smart bet to not try and extend this at all, even though I don't think I physically could right now. I just think I need to go home and move around. I don't know, like laying on the bed. So I'm gonna want to watch TV or something, and that's gonna hurt because having my neck bent down puts pressure on my, like, I think I do have swollen lymph nodes. And so with my throat hurting, it's probably caused by the lymph nodes. And it hurts if I try and watch TV or something with my head propped up, because then you're jamming your chin into your chest, you know, type of thing. So I don't know. sweet girl. No. Oh, I see. She doesn't want to be done. She just jumped up and tried to, she does her whole thing where she jumped up and pretended to grab me to pull me a different direction. That's what she does when she doesn't want to be done and she knows we're heading back. See, now she has butt swagger. It just took her, like we did it, we went almost all the way around that place. You know, we did 3 miles, no butt swagger, which I was like, that tells me that she's tired. And then we saw the doggos with that lady, and ever since then she's had the butt swagger. So it's like, I just took that to perk her up, I guess. Smells like rain. There's definitely that breeze. It smells like rain. It doesn't smell like Teen Spirit, it smells like rain. What the heck, did the train make it all the way over there already? No, that's got to be a different train. Probably one coming from the other direction. Yeah, it has to be, because I don't hear the train yet. And if it was the train coming from the other way, I would hear it. Like coming down the tracks. Oh, I should go into the grocery store and get myself some tea or something. Actually, I have some tea in the van. I don't need to buy anything. Some hot beverage. Oh, I just feel like crap. It is so quiet out here this morning. Like, it is never this quiet out. Like, it almost feels like nighttime. There's like a stillness in the air, probably because of the rain clouds and everything. And by stillness, I don't mean like there's no breeze or anything like that. It's like just a feeling like at nighttime when it's starting to get dark and there's no wind, anything like that, and you can hear the bugs, like the crickets and stuff making their noise, and frogs or whatever, like that kind of a stillness. Not even frogs, like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird feeling, I guess. Like you can hear some bugs, but it's not like as vibrant as it would normally be. Ooh, there's a bluebird. I don't know what kind of, it's not like a bluebird, it's like a blue finch maybe, or something like that. It's pretty small. What kind of bird it is. Now he's over on a sagebrush over here. I wish I could zoom in, and I think he'll fly away. I can see him. See if we can zoom in on him over here. There he is right there. What kind of bird is he? Like he's all blue. Anybody? Anybody tell me what kind of bird that is? Like, he's blue when he's flying around. He's like all blue. Like his wings, everything. But he's not, like, he doesn't, I don't want to say it. He doesn't look like a jay. He's not a blue jay, I guess. Which I don't even know if we have blue jays up here. I know we have gray jays. We have a couple, I think we have 2 different types of gray jays. I'm excited for fall. The only thing that sucks is I'm going to be gone for all of it here in Montana. I mean, I'll catch some of it over in the Sierra, which will be nice. Because the colors will be changing already on the aspens and stuff over there, and the poplars and all that, which will be cool. Because I get there, let's see, I have to be in Colorado like sometime, what would it be, like then, whatever that weekend is, like the 17th, 18th, somewhere around there. But I have to be there like on that, no later than that Thursday, whatever that weekend is. 16th maybe? 15th? I don't know, somewhere around there. And I have to be in Steamboat at that time. And I'll be there for 3 or 4 days. And then I leave there and go straight over to Mammoth Lakes area, California. And then I'm there for 2 weeks. And then I go from there to Big Bear, California. Healdsburg, California. And I'll be there for about 4 or 5 days. And then I leave there and I have to race back here, drop her off. I still got to figure out who she's going to stay with. Drop her off and then immediately cruise down to Arizona. And then I'm in Arizona for about 4 or 5 days. And then I come back and then I'm free for at least 3 weeks, I think, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see. But then I might be heading back east for a week or 2. Yeah, so we'll have to see. I kind of wanted to get a part-time job this winter because I'll have time, but also I don't have time. Like, because I might have some work in Arizona around New Year's, and then somebody's showing up, and then oh, this is that one guy we always see. I don't have anything for a while. I'm not working Black Canyon this year. I don't care. Like, I gave him a chance to be in here, and I immediately said, like, hey, Zach said I'm supposed to be in here. I talked to Zach, and we agreed on, well, I don't know what to tell you then. Because this is what he told me. You two need to hash it out. Hi, sweet girl. Yeah, I know. You're so excited. You're so excited. Well, what was that little huff? What was that little huff? I think we got done just in time. It looks like it's gonna rain here momentarily. Oh, it It is going to rain momentarily. Ooh, you can see it behind us right there. That is going to start. That's like, it might actually go to the north of us, I guess. But it is not that far away, that's for sure. It's less than a mile out. But yeah, I'm not going to deal with that anymore at the finish line moment. And then the other moment, she's yelling at us because I don't even know why. Like, I really don't know why. If I had to guess, it's because their photographer, who does nothing but still photography for the race, he is like the world's most renowned photographer. And his contract stipulations, he talks, you know, he doesn't like us, the live stream people, because one, it in some ways negates what he does as a still photographer, because people can watch it live on the live stream. And it's like, he doesn't want us getting in his way, you know, type of thing. And so, of course, he doesn't like us being in the shoot, but we need to be in the shoot, because otherwise we're not getting the shot. You have 1 million people watching on TV and you want to be the only person in the shoot. Like, that's not how it's going to work, buddy. But so all that being said, I'm not going to do Black Canyon again. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. So whew. Okay, well, that's it, everybody. I just feel run down. Pretty sure I have a low-grade fever. My throat hurts. My lymph nodes are definitely swollen. Like, they're painful, like, to touch. And they feel hard and swollen. But so we're gonna go. And I'm gonna go and relax, and then we gotta leave around no later than 5 to get down there in time for the film premiere. So, but I should probably get there a little bit earlier, you know, to help with the setup and all that. Mingle, talk to the important people, you know, politic a little bit, kiss babies, shake hands, all that kind of stuff. But oh, I just feel like crap all of a sudden. I definitely feel like crap. I am definitely not feeling good. So, oh, okay. All right, everyone. Love y'all. I'll see you guys next time.